Welcome back into another live watch party here, Pats Nation. Couple minutes late here, only a few plays in. My apologies. I hear you guys saying, Colby, are you guys okay? By the way, no iced tea today. We ran out of the iced tea, so it's just good old water for the day. So it's a healthy stream in all phases, apparently. Nah, man, I can use the chocolate milk right now. I'm going to hold you. I can use the chocolate milk. But Patriots win the coin toss. They elect to defer as they always do. Bucs have the ball first. First play was a 3-yard run. Then on second down, it was a 24-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez slips to a Mecca Egbuka. Then they run a play to Cade Otton. Right now, Tampa is across the 50. Now, they do get their right tackle back in this game, so that is a big matchup to watch. That is just a big plus to Tampa Bay's offensive line that has struggled. Baker Mayfield playing at an MVP level, getting a good offensive lineman back, and Gedeke over on the right side is absolutely huge. So, third and 1 here for Tampa. They're at the 26. They give the ball off here up the middle, and they're going to get it. So it's a first down for Tampa. Patriots couldn't get off the field on 3rd and 1. Patriots defense is actually good at preventing third down conversions for the most part. Patriots defense only allows opposing offenses to convert on them. Make sure I get this number right here. Patriots defense only allows opposing offenses to convert on 33% of third downs. Tampa was able to do it there. Patriots allowing 75.4 rush yards per game. That's the lowest in the National Football League. All right, they're going to fake the handoff. Baker Mayfield's going up through the air and has a Mecca Egbuka wide open, and that's a touchdown for Mecca Egbuka, who wide receiver 1 for Tampa in this game just drives down the field and kills the Patriots. Looks like they somehow had a Mecca Egbuka on Marcus Jones, and let's look at the replay here. So nobody's covering Egbuka, and it looks like they're playing zone coverage. It looks like Marcus Jones is playing his zone, expected to be passed off to somebody, but nobody picks up Emeka Egbuka after he keeps working downfield. Looks like an out route, starts working downfield, and just nobody picks him up. So another blown coverage, it looks like, by this Patriots secondary, and this has been an issue all year long. Now, again, I know a lot of people are going to come out in the comment section. Oh my gosh, we suck. Oh my gosh. Oh, yep. See, we got the same people in the chat every single week that are going to freak out. Oh, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose this game because it's an opening drive touchdown that we allowed. This happens every single week. All right. I'm not saying we're going to win the game. I ain't saying we're going to lose the game. All I'm telling you is that this is what the Patriots defense does. They allow opening drive touchdowns. The Patriots defense absolutely sucks in the first quarter. The Patriots tend to suck in the first quarter. Everybody freaks out, and the next thing you know, they're blowing the team out by the second quarter. Again, not saying that's going to happen here, but all I'm saying is that we see this every single week. So maybe let's slow our roll here a little bit. It's quite literally the first drive of the game in the first quarter. We got quite literally 11 minutes still left in the first quarter. So let's not freak out just yet. This is why I can't look at the chat too much. I'm going to crash out a little bit. But one thing to remember is that, again, we start off slow. That's what the Patriots do. But nonetheless, again, the fact that it just feels like there's a broken coverage every single week. This is why stop playing zone. That's what I don't understand is why does this defense continue to play as much zone as they do? Now, I get it. Even if you look at the amount of NFL teams that run the most man coverage defensively in the NFL, even those defenses are playing significantly more zone coverage. And so you're not seeing NFL teams run 80, 90%, even 70% man coverage anymore. Teams just don't do it. And so although I would love to see the Patriots run more man than zone, I just think that really comes down to what the National Football League is today. You can't run as much man as you once did because of the type of quarterbacks that are now in the league. You have dynamic running backs. You have dynamic quarterbacks who can use their legs, get outside the pocket. And so you have to play zone because you have to compensate for those things. If you're playing man coverage, your defensive backs, your linebackers, those guys are going to be worried about their one-on-one matchups. And so if somebody breaks free, you're screwed. If the quarterback gets outside the pocket because the defensive line couldn't contain him, now you're screwed, and that guy's going to kill you all game long. That's why defenses are being forced to play more zone than they've ever done. The Patriots, though, could be playing a little bit more man. I think that's my point. That is where this defense strives. That's where your secondary strives. Gonzo, one-on-one on an island, at least when he's not tripping. He's usually pretty damn good, right? One of the best corners in the NFL. Marcus Jones, he's a man-to-man coverage corner. Carlton Davis is a man-to-man coverage corner. You don't have Mike Evans. You don't have Chris Godwin in this game. You should be able to feel pretty confident about your defensive backs going man-to-man with this Tampa Bay Buccaneers receiver core. Deshaun, man, I'm convinced you're not a Patriots fan. Because the same thing you're saying are what the noobs that hate the Patriots say. Afton Chisholm with the return here tries to do a little jump, but then gets taken down. So a little physical run here by Afton Chisholm. Let's see what Drake May and the Patriots can do. Obviously, Godwin is out. Obviously, Bucky Irving is out. We already know Mike Evans is out. He's on, injured reserve, probably out for the season more than likely. But the Patriots also dealing with injuries, right? They don't got Ramondre. They don't have Kayshon Boutte, who Kayshon Boutte's actually, top 3 in the NFL. I actually believe he's second in the NFL in yards per reception. And so Patriots deep threat is also gone. Drake May goes out here to Stefon Diggs, who tries to cut it back and get the first down, but he's still going to be about a yard or two short. We'll see where they spot this, but second down here for the Patriots. I think this could be a game. I mean, Kyle Williams comes out on the field. Diggs is going off, but this is the type of game where I do think Trevion Henderson can get going a little bit, because where Tampa's defense has a bit of a hole is covering receiving backs out of the backfield. Henderson's got that speed, baby. So let's see that speed kind of come to fruition here. Henderson's actually not in the backfield right now. We actually have Jennings, which means it's probably going to be a run up the middle, and that's exactly what it is. And he's going to get back to the line. So good work by Jennings to not be stopped behind the line. But it's going to be really, really difficult for New England, especially without Ramondre Stevenson, to run up the middle of this defensive line for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Vita Vea is not a human being. This is a freak of a nature, the defensive tackle for Tampa. And so Patriots are going to have their issues kind of running it up the middle, at least in my own personal opinion. It's 3rd and 1. Looks like the Patriots are going to try to sneak here, and I don't think they got it. And the Patriots didn't get there, so they try the quarterback sneak on 3rd and 1, and they don't get it. Now it's 4th and 1. Don't love the play calling so far. Patriots at the 43-yard line, looking like they're going to go for this. 4th and 1, you have to be aggressive. Patriots are 9 of 10 on 4th and short this season. 4th and short being somewhere between 1 to 3 yards. Kyrie's Tonga, defensive tackle, on the field as their fullback for a second straight game. And they get it. Patriots on 4th and 1 feel very, very confident about their ability to come in and get short yardage opportunities. Kyrie's Tonga, second straight game of the season, comes in as that big, massive fullback. And oh my gosh, Kyrie's Tonga at 300-some pounds takes on like 2 Buccaneers defenders and just piles through for Terrell Jennings to come up and make the play. And Terrell Jennings, really, I mean, if you know his story, grew up homeless. Pop Douglas and him were friends, man. Great story. Drake May on first down is going to go one-on-one Mac Hollins, but unfortunately can't hit him. Looks like maybe Mac Hollins had a step on there. Accuracy a little bit off there by May. Still would have been a great throw if May could have hit him there. But first down, Drake May takes an opportunity. Matt Collins, that's going to be incomplete. Isaiah comes in, $5 donation. Don't listen to the haters. There's still a lot of game left. Oh, absolutely, Isaiah, right? Like, hey, we're not going to come in and say the Patriots are guaranteed to win this game, but we are saying there's a lot of football to still be played, man. Drake May comes out here, not on the same page as Matt Collins, so not really a chance on back-to-back plays for Matt Collins. So with no Kayshon Boutte, Drake May looking for a guy that he built chemistry with just a couple of weeks ago against the Cleveland Browns at home, and just not on the same page with him right now. That's 3rd and 10 now for the Patriots. Rain is coming down in Tampa. Could affect the game here a little bit. Two teams that really cannot run the football very much. Patriots are going to be forced to pass the football here. We'll see what Tampa does. Tampa switching up the play call here. It's 3rd and 10 for New England. They're at the 45-yard line. Drake May drops back. Drake's looking deep. Drake again looking for Matt Collins. 3 plays. Drake May looking for Matt Collins down the field. And all 3 plays, Drake May just not on the same page with Hollins. And so looks like maybe Drake May's expecting Matt Collins to work more upfield. And Matt Collins cuts it a little bit short. And so some early miscommunications for this Patriots offense is going to stall their opening drive. And so Patriots are going to punt at the 45-yard line. Behringer has a good opportunity here. And unfortunately, it is going to fall into the end zone for a touchback. Brennan Schooler could not get there in enough time to prevent the touchback and pin Baker Mayfield deep. So 7-0. Let's see what this Patriots defense can come up and do, man. Secondary is going to have to hold up, but man, not an ideal start. Not an ideal start if you're the Patriots. You know, you're playing Tampa, and I know that they're missing pieces, so are the Patriots, but I mean, you're going to have to get off to a quicker start, playing against good teams. That's something that can bite you in the butt. We know this team gets hotter as the game goes on. We'll see the adjustments that they make. No reason to freak out. 1 offensive drive, 1 defensive drive. And we'll see how the Patriots can bounce back here. Big shout out to DQ, $5 donation. Says, what up, Colby? May our teams have a good game and no one gets injured. Let's go Bucs, baby. DQ, absolutely, man. Best of luck to your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Of course, I want you guys to lose, okay? Because me and James at the NFC South Roundtable, we got a little bet. And if I lose, the Patriots lose, I got to wear some costume that James is going to send me here on Tuesday. And the Patriots win, he's got to wear some type of costume here on Tuesday. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I got something on the line. So Patriots, don't let me down, man. But I mean, we knew coming into the season, like this was the game that we circled. Right? This is the number 1 game that I think Patriots fans circled, that we said, fun game, but probably your hardest opponent. And I stand by that. Let's see what else the chat's got to say. Deshaun, what team do you like, bro? like real talk. Deshaun, I be seeing you in the AFC East Roundtable hating on the Patriots with everyone else. So I think you're just joking around. I don't think you're a Patriots fan, my guy. I think you're a Bills fan who pretends to be a Patriots fan so he doesn't get bullied in the chat. My boy and your boy McGoat comes in and says, make sure to drop the like, guys. Of course, as always, if you guys like what you guys are seeing, you want to support the channel, you want to support the videos, best way to do so is by liking the videos. By doing so, really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, pushes out the videos, tells YouTube to allow this video to succeed. So if you guys want to support your boy, you like what you're seeing, make sure you guys hit that like button. All right. Tampa's going to give the ball off here to Shepard. Shepard with some speed there on the outside. It's going to be a first down for Tampa already. So it looks like a guard. Who is that? The right guard. Yeah, it looks like the right guard for Tampa dealing with a hamstring injury. He's doubtful to return. So can Milton Williams, Christian Barmore eat Kyrie's Tonga in the interior with their right guard out? Patriots send a blitz, but they're not getting home. And thankfully, Tucker drops the football and is not able to make anything happen to it. But Patriots get the pressure on Baker, but not able to make anything happen. Jack Gibbons with the linebacker blitz, but Baker Mayfield works around the pocket there a little bit and dodges the sack. Certainly a play the Patriots should have made. Nonetheless, still able to get a hit on Baker Mayfield. So Landry brings him down, just doesn't count as a sack. 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Tucker has a first down brought down by Jalen Hawkins. Interesting fact. PFF actually has Jalen Hawkins as the biggest breakout player at the safety position so far this season. So Hawkins had a pretty good season so far, but right now Patriots are actually, believe it or not, kind of struggling just to stop the run here right now. And Tucker comes in with a big run. 1st and 10, and if Tampa can run the football, man, I mean, it's going to be really, really tough for the Patriots to win this football game. 1st and 10, Tampa, close to the 50. Tucker comes back up here. He's going to get a good 4 yards here on first down. Looks like the rain also stopped. See if that holds up. It's Tampa at the end of the day. All right, 2nd and 7. Tampa's starting to move down the field here. Can't allow them to go 14 up on you. All right, let's see. Are Patriots going to set a blitz here? No blitz. Baker Mayfield, and that should have been an interception. Is that Hawkins or Gibbons? Both are upset. Let's take a look at that play again. So let's see. Baker drops back. And so he goes to Egbuka, and Egbuka has 2 defenders on him. Jack Gibbons should have had the interception, hits his hands, and Gibbons just drops it. Gibbons on the sideline right now, not happy, along with Tavai, man. That could have been a huge game changer. Gibbons has to come up with that interception. I mean, that happens to Robert Spillane. Robert Spillane is making that interception, and so I mean, this defense, when they play good football, they're forcing turnovers. A few weeks ago, Caleb Chason said that this defense, when it really turns over, it comes with the defense making their first big play of the game. That was an opportunity for the momentum to switch, and Jack Gibbons doesn't come up with the play. So 3rd and 7. Drake May can't play in the rain. What do you mean Drake May can't play in the rain? Since when has Drake May showed you he can't play in the rain? I swear there's 2 people in the chat every single week that pretend to be Patriots fans, but just hate every single week, man. I swear y'all are just trolling it here. I swear it, because it's the only logical answer. Tampa only converts on 29.4% of their 3rd down conversion. That's the worst in the NFL. They're on a 3rd and 7 right now. All right, let's see. Patriots putting the pressure on Mayfield, and Mayfield is incomplete. So that 29.4% on 3rd down rears its ugly end for Baker Mayfield in Tampa. Patriots got some pressure on Baker, and Baker just not on the same page maybe as Egbuka. We'll see what happens. So Christian Gonzalez on Egbuka, really good coverage by Gonzo. I don't think that would have been a first down even if it was completed, but a little bit in front of Egbuka. Now Tampa's going to be punting. So Let's see what Drake May and the offense can do. They're going to have a very, very good game, obviously, if you're going to go stride for stride with Baker. But defense comes up big here to prevent the game from becoming 14-0. Offense has to do their thing and tie the football game. Marcus Jones slips on the play, man. So the Patriots offense is going to have to go the length of the field. They're going to start over at about the 6-yard line. And let's have a bagel break. Let's have a bagel break. Ooh. So if you guys saw my community post, excuse me. So if you guys saw my community post earlier this week, I posted it yesterday. And so I did apologize to you guys for a little bit of inactivity this week. So I did have a little bit of a procedure done, nothing crazy. But basically I have this issue where, sometimes I'll be eating or something like that, and I'll have like a lot of pain, like in the middle of my throat. Like food gets kind of like stuck, kind of. And I'm not choking, but like it won't, like it, I don't know, like it just kind of like won't go down, and then it'll slowly go down, and I'll like be in a lot of pain. And so got a little procedure. Sounds super sus, but I go to the hospital. They give me anesthesia. They put me under, and they put this camera down my throat and check stuff out and whatnot. And so it's supposed to be pretty simple, straightforward. You're good, after, you wake up from anesthesia. And they did find some stuff, but, I don't really know the full results right now. But and so basically they say, yeah, you'll be good to talk, after your procedure is done. And I'm waking up and I got to do my Bleacher Report video, and I can't speak, and my throat's killing me. Like, I wasn't able to eat like any food for 2 days because I was in so much pain every time I would eat, man. And so, yeah, like, nothing weird, guys. Nothing weird, I swear. It sounds weird, okay? They didn't have to stretch my esophagus. Now that would have been weird. That would have been weird. So thankfully nothing sus happened there. But yeah, they were like, yeah, you'll eat right after. You'll be fine. You can talk. You'll be good right after. Might feel like a sore throat a little bit. I was like, my throat's killing me. I can't eat. I'm in pain. What are y'all talking about? And so I wasn't able to make videos the last few days because it was pretty difficult to talk. So Batonga back on the field for the Patriots at fullback. They're going to give the ball again to Jennings and get essentially nothing. So this team really missing Ramondre Stevenson, and their inability to run the football right now is killing them. I understand why you keep giving the ball off to Jennings, because he's supposed to be that bulldozer back who's going to get you those tough yardage. He's not going to be that speed back. He's going to be a replacement for Ramondre Stevenson. But let's see Trevion Henderson at some point, because Jennings is a 5-minute back. Jennings isn't a reliable guy that you're going to be able to play 40-50% of the time. It's just not the kind of guy he is. And right now it's been all Jennings in this game, and Patriots fake the handoff. Drake May goes out to Diggs. Ball's a little bit high, but really good job by Diggs to pull that one down and just allow the Patriots to convert on first. Let's give Drake May some easy passes, okay? Let's give Drake May some easy passes to calm him down, because I think he's just a little bit erratic right now. And obviously Drake made some issues with turnovers over the last 2 weeks. And the thing about Tampa is that they will show you some really interesting looks. They'll show you one look pre-snap. They'll show you a different look post-snap. That confuses quarterbacks, and they're good at getting turnovers. So you obviously don't want that. They give the ball off again to Terrell Jennings, and Jennings is going to get back to the line. And yet again, just no Trevion Henderson. And I know Henderson's not a lead back, but the fact that we haven't seen him once is a little bit confusing. I'm not loving the play calling. It's Jennings on the run play, Jennings on the run play, Jennings on the run play. And I don't understand why. It looks like Jennings is a little bit shaken up on the play, grabs his knee. That would really hurt the Patriots. Henderson forced to be on the field right now. 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. Drake May looking for the check down. It's not there. Drake May under pressure. Gets outside the pocket. Drake May throws the ball out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Diaby chasing down Drake May. Wanted the check down there to Trevion Henderson, but brings it back in. So we had Trevion Henderson there for the check down, but I think he didn't like the look. Maybe thought if I give this thing off to Henderson, might get clapped for a loss. And so Patriots already in a 3rd and 10 situation. The box looks like it's stacked, but they're going to drop back into coverage and giving the ball off to Henderson. Henderson was from Henderson with the first down run, and he brings the speed. Points for the first down, dabs up Matt Collins, and that's what I'm talking about, baby. Boy, I did not like the play call for a minute. Trevion Henderson, toss off to the right side. Diggs with the block. Moses with the block. And then Henderson kicks the thing into second gear. That is a gutsy play call by Josh McDaniels with a toss off to the right side on 3rd and 10. First carry of the game for Henderson. Good carry for him. I don't know. I don't like the idea of running up the middle. I said that. This might be a toss the ball off to the outside kind of game. They give it off to Henderson up the middle. He's going to get back to the line, but nothing more. Feels like every time the Patriots are running the football up the middle, it's stopped at the line and at best a gain of a couple. But man, shout out to the mods of the chat. If you guys are a mod of the chat, make sure that you're only getting rid of bots and inappropriate comments. Make sure we're not banning anybody or putting anybody in timeouts if they're maybe a Tampa fan or if they have a different opinion. We don't want to ban anybody for different opinions. We want to ban someone because they're causing issues or it's a bot or something like that. So mods, make sure we're doing our jobs there. Drake May looking in the middle of the field. Almost intercepted by Winfield Jr., one of the best free safeties in the game. That's 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. Drake May gets a little bit lucky there. He's looking for Austin Hooper, and Austin Hooper, man, had an opportunity for that pass also. So Drake May one-on-one kind of just trusts his guy. I don't know. I would have threw that a little bit more behind on that play. That's a dangerous throw by Drake. But it's 3rd and 10 again for the Patriots, who, again, started at the 6. They're at the 35-yard line. Josh McDaniels gonna really come out of his bag here on this one. Drake drops back. Drake's under pressure. Drake's going to run. Holds on to the football. Taken down. He's at the 40. It's going to be 4th and 6 now for the Patriots, and the offense coming off the field, man. So certainly disappointing. They are missing Kayshon Boutte right now, man. They are absolutely missing Kayshon Boutte. You're going to need Stefon Diggs, Hunter Henry to step up in this game. May was under pressure. Surprised he didn't check that football down to Trevion Henderson. Tampa's going to take over after a 48-yard Behringer punt. They'll take over at the 23-yard line. Drake May, 2 of 7 in this game. So there's a lot of work for this offense to do, but I'm looking at this offense, and it's just a lot of running right now. And I understand why, because I think from a talent standpoint, the Patriots have dealt with very difficult defenses over the last 2 weeks. The Cleveland Browns, the number 1 defense in the league. The Atlanta Falcons, another top 3 unit in the league. Some actually argue that Atlanta has the best defense in the league, but I think that's from a talent standpoint. And don't get me wrong, Tampa has talent, but their defense thrives in a different way. Their defense isn't thriving because all of the the guys they have on the field because they're souped up edge rushers and there's souped up guys in the secondary. They're thriving because Todd Bowles schemes up this defense in very unique ways and makes it very, very hard on quarterbacks. I said earlier on in today's stream, what Todd Bowles is going to show young quarterbacks and just quarterbacks in general pre-snap versus what they do post-snap are going to be two completely different things. And so with that being said, that's what makes it hard on these quarterbacks to succeed is because they think they're getting one look. They end up getting another look. And then they start to panic there in the pocket just a little bit. And so this is going to really be all on Drake May to use his IQ in this football game. So they have to be very, very accurate in this game also. It's going to be difficult. We'll see ultimately how this game goes, but I think that's why they're running the football a lot, is they're trying to combat having to pass the ball a lot to win this game. But the problem is you don't got Ramondre Stevenson. You really can't run the football up the middle. That's what they're doing. It's been mainly Terrell Jennings. Terrell Jennings isn't that type of running back. It's been runs up the middle. You're not succeeding up the middle. You got Vita Vea. Take advantage of these edge rushers. And now I will say that the cornerbacks for Tampa, those guys are good at stopping the run too. So running to the outside isn't just as simple as saying it, but it's just been a lot of running the ball and they're not, it's not effective. And then you're asking Drake May to convert on 3rd and 10s against a defense that is going to show them some real interesting looks. Baker Mayfield fakes the handoff, has Trevion Henderson in his face, gets rid of the ball quickly. That's incomplete. Was looking for the tight end Durham. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Tampa. Bowles is like 1-8 out of the bye week. Hopefully we aren't his second W. Is that true? Is Todd Bowles really 1-8 out of the bye week? If that's true, that is a good stat pool by you if that is the case. I mean, my allergies are bothering me today. 2nd and 10 here. New England showing blitz. They're going to run the football. Patriots look like they have him at stopped, and then instead this turns into a massive gain. Still going to be short. Patriots should have had him for a loss, but instead White turns it into a good gain here of about 7 yards. Should have been stopped by Trevion Henderson, then should have been stopped by Marcus Jones, and finally gets brought down by Hawkins, but it shouldn't be the free safety's job to come up and make that play when he should have been stopped for, a loss. But 29.4% for Tampa on 3rd down. It's a very manageable 3rd and 3 here. Patriots playing man-to-man. See what they can get going. Baker under pressure. He's going to get flushed out the pocket. He's looking downfield. Doesn't get sacked. Baker still looking for it. Trevion Henderson with the sack, baby. That is now 6.5 sacks for Trevion Henderson on the season, baby. Trevion Henderson comes up big for the Patriots. Misses him the first time, but keeps going. High motor Henderson comes up with the 2nd attempt and gets Baker Mayfield on the ground, man. Said it last week. Trevion Henderson broke his single-season sack record, and he's continuing that streak. Turned into 4th and 13. Marcus Jones gets the run here. Marcus Jones, spin move, gets close to the 50, but flag on the play. Marcus Jones, good return, but holding on the Patriots. It's Brendan Schooler. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. PG's allergic to the Patriots offense right now. You're damn straight. Good job by the defense, though, man. That's why I said don't worry about the defense just yet. Defense has come up big on back-to-back plays, but offense, like if you can't put points up on the board, you're screwed, bro. Like, ooh, Brendan Schooler just pushes the guy to the ground, man. That was a rough call. It's those morning allergies, man. That's it. All right, 1st and 10, Patriots. Field position gets put back pretty significantly. They're going to be at the 28-yard line. First quarter coming to a close. Drake May looking at Kyle Williams. Oh, my gosh, go. Oh, my gosh. No. Yes, Kyle, go. Yes, he does it. Yes. Kyle Williams, the rookie. He does it. He does it. The rookie. House call. House call by the rookie. Oh, my gosh. We said it. We said it all year long. Give Kyle Williams one look. Let the speed work. And he does it. Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams. They finally connected. Oh my gosh, the speed of Kyle Williams. First quarter coming to a close. Time expiring. And Drake May hits Kyle Williams for a big play down the field. Williams kicks that baby into second gear. Oh my gosh. Kyle Williams' first touchdown of his Patriots career. That is the longest play for the Patriots this season. Kyle freaking Williams. Rabel loves it, baby. And it's all tied up. Oh my gosh. We said, is it the Kyle Williams week? And it is. Oh my gosh, we got to post that clip on Twitter. Oh my gosh, Kyle Williams. Good to see you. Oh my, I mean, just looking back at the play of Kyle. Oh man, I forgot to turn my phone off of Bluetooth. Damn it, now it's just connected to my phone. Classic mistake by Patriots Global. Rookie mistake by Patriots Global. But I'm looking back at the Kyle Williams play, man, and first off, why are we not celebrating more about the play? But time's expiring. And, Drake May gets the snap with about 10, 11 seconds left in the first quarter. He drops back. The Patriots are at the 28-yard line, goes out to Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams gets the ball. He receives the ball at the 41-yard line and turns on the burners. So Drake May threw from the 28-yard line. So I'm tweeting this out right now, but, looking back at that Kyle Williams touchdown, Drake May threw from the 28-yard line to Kyle Williams, who caught the ball at the 41, but used that speed to kick it into second gear for the touchdown. Patriots needed that speed. Longest play for the Patriots this season. Great play there for the Pats, man. Good job by Drake May to sense that and trust his guy, because, Drake May and Kyle Williams haven't connected all season. A lot of that miscommunication, but they finally did, man. They finally connected. Yeah, I saw Dave Portnoy there too. I was going to say it, but I was like, oh, shoot, forget Dave Portnoy right now. Give me Kyle Williams. You kidding me? Alpha Courage says, PG just lost his mind, man. Yeah, forget those allergies. I've been waiting for Kyle Williams, man. I've been waiting for him, and just seeing the Patriots struggle on offense. They need this momentum boost. And they finally get it, and it's Kyle Williams that gives the Patriots the longest play of the season. We've been saying it all year long. Just give him that attempt, because when you give Kyle Williams that confidence play, man, maybe that's what can change things for Kyle Williams. Maybe that can kick it into second gear. And with Kayshon Boutte out, Kyle Williams was going to be forced to play more. And honestly, like, God works in mysterious ways. And you don't want to see Kayshon Boutte go out. But at the end of the day, it creates an opportunity for Efton Chisholm or Kyle Williams to step up and develop. Used a third-round pick, a top 100 pick on Kyle Williams. That's a guy you expect to be a playmaker for you year one. Haven't seen it so far in a 72-yard touchdown. According to Next Gen Stats, Kyle Williams reached a top speed of 21.7 miles per hour. But run of 8 here by Shepard for the Bucs on second. That's going to be 3rd and 2. We said it earlier. Tampa, one of the worst teams here on 3rd down, only converting on about 29.4%. They didn't get it on 3rd down the last 2 times. Can the Patriots defense do it again? Kyle freaking Williams, baby. All right, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Baker loves to go to Ibuka. Will he do it again? He does. He goes right back to Ibuka, but Gonzo was on him. I don't know what happened there. Is that an off throw? Nonetheless, the Patriots forcing 3rd straight punt. Ball just a little bit in front of Ibuka, who might not have had it even if he did catch. Gonzo's a good tackler. Patriots will take over at the 13, but a flag on the play. Damn. Charles Woods with another holding. So 2 back-to-back holding calls on special teams. That hurts the Patriots. Half the distance to the goal, so they take over at the 13. That'll be at about 6.5-yard line. So Patriots going to have to go the length of the field again. Last time they started at the 6, we had some magic happen. So give it back to Kyle Williams. Man, I will never get over that Kyle Williams play. And so there's probably no better time to announce this than now. But there will be no live watch party next week, my friends. Unfortunately. I'm not sure if we're going to do post game or not. I don't know what time I'm going to get back to the hotel. But I will be in Massachusetts this Thursday for New England Patriots rivalries game against the New York Jets. Big shout out to Fanatics. They're sending me to the game. They're hooking me up with some good seats. They're giving me post-game field access too. So trying to think of some unique ways to give you guys some content there from the game. Maybe like a little vlog, maybe do like, I don't know, maybe a live stream after the game from the field, or I don't know, maybe do like a little video on the field afterwards. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I do want to, use the ability to take advantage of this opportunity and still make some content for you guys. But I will be at the game next Thursday, or this Thursday, I guess, on behalf of Fanatics. So no live watch party this coming Thursday, but don't worry, we'll be live for every other game this season. I really don't go to many Patriots games just because hey, I'm working the games, right? We're here doing our live watch parties. We're doing our post games, Bleacher Report back on the channel. And so very, very rare. But when Fanatics was like, yo, we want to hook you up with some good seats. We want to get you onto the field afterwards. I was like, I don't know. There might be some cool content opportunities. You never know what could happen once you hit that field, man. So a lot to figure out, man. A lot to figure out. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you. Who on the jersey? So we announced 2 last week. 3 are announced today. Those 3 winners will be announced during our post-game recap with Rob. All right, Drake May drops back. Goes out to Stefon Diggs underneath. His 3rd catch of the game. Appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the love. As always, though, it's business related. It's not pleasure related. So last time I've been to a Pats game, dude, I don't even know. I'm always working the games. I think the last time I was at a Patriots game was, oh my gosh, was it Patriots and Eagles in 2019? It might have been. Drake May looking for Diggs. No flag on the play. Flag on the play. There we go. Holding on Diggs. Drake May was looking his way. Gets held on the play. That's going to be defensive pass interference. And it is. Automatic first down. Placed at the spot of the foul. So it's not a complete pass, obviously, but that does help the Patriots certainly move the ball. Give them a little bit more wiggle room. Todd Bowles says, come on, man. What are you doing? So the Buccaneers are tied for the 8th fewest penalties in the league. So Patriots are at the 24-yard line. Drake May drops back under some pressure. He threads the needle to Mac Hollins, moves the ball a little bit more. It's going to be a gain of 7 on first down. So Kyle Williams play, bringing momentum. Keep up the momentum. Keep doing what you're doing, Draco. Right now, Miami is up by 2 on Buffalo. Or I should say, up by 2 touchdowns, rather. Missed the extra point, though, so 13-0. Let's go, Miami, baby. Are you kidding me? Let's go, Dolphins. Oh, that looked like it was offsides there by Tampa, but they don't call it. Maybe Drake May expecting that call. 3rd and 3. So Terrell Jennings in the blue tent. Ernest Johnson maybe gets some opportunities with Jennings in the blue medical tent. Like I said earlier, was grabbing that knee on the sideline, and looks like it was some type of injury. So we'll see if he comes back. I wouldn't mind seeing Ernest Johnson, though. I'll be honest with you. I kind of like him. Drake May under pressure. Ball's tipped. Oh. Ball falls to the ground. Thankfully, it's 4th and 3. Drake was under pressure, but ball gets swatted there at the edge. So even if Drake May throws this ball, I'm not really too sure who he was going to on that play. If he hits Matt Collins, maybe would have been fine. But 4th and 3, Patriots are going to punt. Bryce Behringer with a pretty good punt there. They're going to be down at the 25. Cam Johnson there. So Baker Mayfield and Tampa will take over there. Game still tied at 7-7. Let's see what the other scores are in the NFL. NFL scores. Yeah, dude. Buffalo hasn't put up a single point against Miami, 13-0. The Jets are winning against Cleveland, 14-7. Carolina's losing. That's interesting. The Jacksonville Jags are blowing out the Houston Texans, 17-0. And damn, the Indianapolis Colts did beat the Atlanta Falcons in overtime, 31-25. That would have been really, really big for the Patriots if the Colts ended up losing that game. So that kind of sucks. But who does Who does Denver play? Denver plays the Raiders, right? No, they play. Oh, they wait. Oh, wait. They just played. They just played, so they won. Where are we, right? Yeah, they just played, and the Broncos won by 3. I don't know, man. Those Denver Broncos are weird because they've won 8 straight games now, which the Colts. Wait, no, they haven't won 8 straight games, but they have 8 wins on the season. And it's the Colts, the Broncos. If the Patriots win today, those will be the only 3 teams that have 8 wins on the season. So, I mean, just in terms of seeding for the AFC, the Colts and the Broncos losing is huge. But I don't know, man. Like those Broncos, they are weird. They're actually one of the worst teams in the NFL through the first 3 quarters, but a top 3 team in the NFL in the fourth quarter. But I mean, you look at some of the teams that they've lost to, or almost lost to, and you're like, how is this team playing as well as I mean, a win is a win at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how close or far it is. Winning games is all that matters. You don't care how you do it, but I don't know. Broncos are just really barely squeaking out like every single week. Does that get to them at some point? I don't know. PG, as things stand, we play the Chiefs in the playoffs. What do you think of that? Do we really? When did it? Because last week, the Chiefs weren't even in the playoffs. They were in the hunt. So did that change? I honestly haven't checked it since last week. But if that is the case, then I mean, look, I don't love it just because, look, Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, that's an animal in and of itself, man. And that's a lot of speed that I feel like the Patriots defense could have struggles with. But Tez Johnson, first down, Tez Johnson with the speed there. That's a guy you want to make sure that you watch there. It feels like Marcus Jones is going to be the guy that will mainly be covering him. But playing zone, Gonzo comes up with a tackle on Tez Johnson. But again, that's a guy that if you give him an opportunity down the field, he has burners. Saw him at the Senior Bowl, and he was beating everybody with that speed. But all right, let's see. It's 1st and 10. They run some motion. They try to get the ball to the outside, and Kobe get back to the line again. Looked like he should have been stopped for a loss of a couple, but instead, he'll at least get back to the line. Won't lose anything, won't gain anything. $61 likes and 121 watching on YouTube alone. More watching on Twitter. Make sure you guys throw up that thumbs up button. If you guys are watching on Twitter, consider coming on over to YouTube at Patriots Global. Link in our bio to join the YouTube discussion in the chat. That's everybody's mainly active. So Baker's going out to Kate Otten. And they get the first down. Kate Otten, man, with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin out of the mix. Kate Otten's been a guy that stepped up big time. The tight end Patriots, struggled against tight ends. They've struggled this season. So certainly maybe an under the radar guy to be watching here. Yeah, Patriots are getting killed in zone, man. Yikes. All right. Play action. They fake the handoff. Baker looking deep in the field, and he finds Egbuka. Egbuka gets brought down at the 20. Baker Mayfield, play action, fires a ball after dropping off his back foot. That's 31. Who's this on? That's zone coverage yet again. Patriots defense killed in zone. 76 yards already for Egbuka on a touchdown. All right, they're going to set up the screen, and that's going to be a loss of a couple here for White. So, big play there. Just the play before, but this one on first down is going to be a loss of 2. Patriots red zone defense not very good, so they're going to have to the Patriots defense is going to have to capitalize on this one. We're going to have to make sure that the Bucs don't capitalize offensively. Second and 11 here for Tampa. They're going to drop back. Baker looks to the outside. That pass is broken up. They say that's incomplete. Cade Otton thought maybe he fumbled. Carlton Davis did recover in case, but let's make sure it's not a fumble. Gets the ball. That's definitely an incomplete pass. He didn't take 2 steps, but nonetheless, good job by Carlton Davis to rally around the football. Really good play by Craig Woodson to break up that pass on Cade Otton too, because Cade Otton has that, just a textbook play by the rookie Craig Woodson, who comes in, rips the ball out there, and so that's how you force fumbles, man. That's how you force fumbles. Unfortunately, Cade Otton didn't take an extra step there to make it one, but good play nonetheless. 21-yard line. It's 3rd and 11. They set up a screen, and they're not going to get it. So the Patriots defense, bend but don't break. Big plays there to Emeka Egbuka. Patriots defense was getting killed in zone, but bend but don't break defense comes up, and they're going to force a field goal attempt. Look, you're playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, okay? You're playing Baker Mayfield, who's in the MVP conversation, and you're holding them to a field goal when they reach the red zone there, and so can't be too upset. 4th and 8, 36-yard field goal attempt here by Tampa. He's 8 for 8 this year, and he'll be 9 for 9. So 10-7, Tampa goes up by 3 on New England. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Patriots will get the ball to start the third. So opportunities here for the Patriots. Gronk 2025. Emeka Egbuka. Emeka Egbuka. Who let Gronk be an analyst, bro? Who let Gronk be an analyst? Because that's crazy. Emeka Egbuka. It's like, if you look at Emeka Egbuka, I'm gonna start saying it now. If you look at Emeka Egbuka's name, it really is sounded how it's spelled, Egbuka. How he got boo from anywhere. Emeka Egbuka. The fact that he got that from anything is crazy. Honestly, like, no disrespect to Gronk, because I got ADD, I got dyslexia, so I get it. That guy might want to be checked for dyslexia, because he might have it. He might have it, man. Emeka Egbuka. I'm gonna start saying it now. You don't pronounce the G. It's not Egbuka. It's Egbuka. Emeka Egbuka. That was Egbuka. What the heck? You know what? Y'all are confusing me now. Now I gotta hear his name. I gotta hear his name. Okay, you guys are confusing me. What the heck? Who else remembers the 2020 season? Dude, what a time to be alive. That was during the pandemic era, and so there was nobody in the stands, but it was like fake fans. We had a Cam Newton that year, and so there was a reason for some fun and some optimism, but what did we win? 8 games that season? There was like an opportunity for us down the stretch to make the playoffs, but I think by like week 15, we were out of the playoff mix. And so I remember we felt like Cam Newton's good. We should extend him. And then after he got the vid, man, everything went to heck. It was a fun disaster. That's the best way to put it. Remember when football players had simple American names? Remember when every football player's last name was Jones? Those were the easy days. Trey comes in with the $5 donation. Shout out to my boy Trey. Says, this Bucs wide receiver room is completely banged up. How are we letting a rookie and some backups torch our secondary? I think it's just some of the tackling issues. As for Egbuka, I knew this was going to happen. Like, it should be as easy as to say, oh, Emeka Egbuka is the wide receiver one. He's a rookie. Lock him down and force the backup wide receivers and K. Dotton to beat you. But they don't do that. I mean, the Patriots defense every single week allows the most obvious thing to happen. Who was it? Who did we play last week? Drake London, right? Drake London's their wide receiver one. Everybody knows that that's his guy. Wait, I gotta take a picture of this. But everybody knows that that's going to be the guy that Michael Penix is going to look for. And what did the Patriots do? They allowed him to go for 3 touchdowns and like over, I forget what it was, 117 yards, something like that for Drake London last week. And so the Patriots just have a big time issue stopping wide receiver ones for no reason. Like, you got the second. It's just because they play so much zone. Flag on the play. Drake May gives it off to Pop. Let's see who the flag's on. Vita Vea is pointing to the Patriots. That might be on the defense, though, and it looks like it is. Our run game sucks. Yeah, there's no good way to say it. It's just bad. It's just bad. Offsides by the defense. So it's going to be second down. All right, 2nd and 4 for the Patriots. Good job by Drake May to just check that down to Demario Douglas. Gain of 6 for the Patriots. 2nd and 4. 6 minutes and counting. You want to get into the end zone. You want to put up points. Get the ball in the 3rd, but you want to drain the clock as much as possible. Don't allow Tampa to extend the lead. Oh, Patriots might have jumped. And they do. It's going to be Jared Wilson with the false start. And so 2nd and 6 is now going to be 2nd and 11. So Drake May telling his offense to go, and Jared Wilson thought, well, maybe he's telling me to go. I was not telling you to go, Jared Wilson. Or 2nd and 9, I should say, not 2nd and 11. Drake May drops back. Drake May throws to Stefon Diggs, who gets the first down and a little bit extra. So good job by Stefon Diggs. I believe that is catch number 4 on the day. That's a catch of 19 for Diggs. So Diggs quietly stringing together a pretty decent game so far. So looks like maybe he was going to throw to Henry, but sees Diggs behind him for a bigger gain and throws to Diggs. Is Buffalo still losing? NFL scores. Yep. Buffalo is still down 13-0. Diggs at 45 yards, 5 targets, 3 receptions. Drake May's under pressure. Drake May panicking. Drake May's going to run for it and slides. Ooh, big time slide by Drake May. He's improving with his slides. I will give that to him. So gain of a few for Drake May on first. Good job by him to pick up 3 on first down when the pocket collapses. And Kyle Williams with that speed had a couple steps on his guy, but the free safety playing on top. Drake May just couldn't go there. All right, 2nd and 7. All right, Drake May drops back. Drake's looking for Mac Hollins, who gets the first down, secures the catch. So another first down for the Patriots, and that will get them across the 50 with that catch. So Patriots are stringing together an opportunity to take the lead, at the very least, tie the game. Hopefully they can take the lead here. Get this thing under the 2-minute drill. 7 completions, all to wide receivers so far for Drake May. Dearness Johnson in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Drake May out of bounds. Looking for Diggs, but throwing it out of bounds. Coverage there on Diggs by Jacob Harris, the rookie slot corner. We talked a lot about him, man. If you guys remember in the offseason, we talked a lot about Jacob Harris in our mocks. POPG, imagine if we got, or if we kept Mac and never got Drake. That is a world, Mr. Bryan, I do not want to live in, man. I don't want to live in that. Although I do think if the Patriots didn't screw up Mac, he would have been a lot better, but he never would have been Drake May. So it worked out for the Patriots. So they set up a screen for Pop. Douglas, did he get the first? Goes out just before the first. Third down. 3rd and 1? Let's see. This game is going to be close, man. So 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Pop made it look a lot closer. Patriots have converted on 1 out of 5 third downs, and the Patriots jump again. False start by Morgan Moses, and 3rd and 2. Gets a little bit longer for the Patriots. It's actually 2 guys. It's actually both the tackles. Morgan Moses and Will Campbell both jump, and Vrabel's not happy about that one. So Patriots are now backed up to the 40 to 3rd and 7. No longer 3rd and 2. They got to get a profit here to at least attempt a field goal. Extending pressure. They get the first. Drake May takes advantage. Pop Douglas into second gear. Pop Douglas gets tripped up, man. Oh, but Pop Douglas with the speed. Drake May was getting blitzed. Drake May took advantage, stood in the pocket, found Pop Douglas, and the Patriots get the first down and a little bit more. If Pop Douglas could have beat about one guy, he might have gotten this thing home. Patriots on the 15-yard line now. Drake May fakes the handoff. Drake May under pressure. Drake May gets taken down, gets back to the line. But it's a 2-minute warning. Oh, that'll count as a sack. So that'll actually be 2nd and 11. So it's technically a loss for 1 by the Patriots there on 1st. It looks like he got back to the line, so they need a touchdown here. A field goal is a choke. I wouldn't say a field goal is a choke, but yeah, you're in the red zone. You want to capitalize here, but it's a lot easier said than done to capitalize in the red zone. It's actually very difficult to capitalize there in the red zone. And so, yeah, Patriots need to capitalize. They have this momentum. Finish the momentum off strong, because you get into the end zone, you're going to be up here by 4. Tampa's going to get the ball back with under 2 minutes. Obviously, they have, 2 timeouts? 1? 2. So Tampa's got 2 timeouts, so they have more than enough time to regain the lead. But nonetheless, they're going to have to run a 2-minute drill of their own. And then the Patriots get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So if they can get into the end zone, go up by 4, prevent Tampa from scoring, and then get into the end zone and put up some type of points to open up the 3rd quarter. Okay, now the Patriots starting to cook here a little bit more. Kobe is behind, and I'm 1 play behind him. Dude, let me tell you, whenever the games are on the NFL app, it's always behind. But when it's on NFL Sunday Ticket, on YouTube, I'm getting it in real time. I don't know what it is. It's every single time it's on the NFL app, bro. I'm behind. So annoying. If you guys are coming in to the show and you're new, make sure to hit that like button, man. Announcing our final 3 Patriots rivalry jerseys winners during our post-game stream with Rob a little bit later today. I still can't get over that Kyle Williams play. I'm going to be dreaming about that one tonight. I'm going to be thinking about that one in the shower, dudes. I'm not even sorry about it. Oh my gosh. I'm looking back at this highlight from like 4 different angles right now. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised Mike Vrabel wasn't running down the sidelines on this one. Kyle Williams with a little dance with Pop Douglas and Diggs. Yeah. Efton Chisholm, you next. Efton Chisholm, you next. Hit stick that like button, baby. Hit stick that like button. All right. 2nd and 11 for the Patriots. Sets up a screen for Hunter Henry. Wow. Hunter Henry, out of all people, gets the screen. Interesting play. So the Patriots take a timeout with 1 minute and 52 seconds left. I'm not entirely sure why you take a timeout there. You have 1 minute and 52 seconds left. You don't want to give them the ball with any time left. So if I'm the Patriots, I would have kept those timeouts. Like you're inside the 15, and so why take a timeout there? Maybe an opportunity to regather yourself, but you can take 20, 30 seconds off the clock there and be perfectly fine. So maybe the Patriots are thinking, hey, let's get into the end zone and let's get a defensive stop. Let's put another, few points up on the board before halftime and get the ball to start the third. But I wouldn't get greedy here. I would drain the clock. You're inside the 10. So Patriots give the ball off to Trevion. Did Trevion get in? And they roll him down. He's probably going to be about a yard short. Tampa Bay takes a timeout. Yeah, he'll be down at the one, honestly, inside the 1 yard line. So Trevion goes down, man. I think I got Trevion on my fantasy team, maybe, unless I put him on the bench. Might be on the bench. All right. Tonga's got to come on the field for this one, right? All right. Tonga is on the field. So you got to feel like it's probably a run play unless it's some type of misdirection. It's 1st and goal. So whether the Patriots get in the end zone here or not, don't allow it to be a negative play. But even if you don't get it, you take time off the clock. And if you get it, all right, sweet. Now you got it. So Kyrie's Tonga. Wait, so the Patriots come in and they choose not to score. So, okay. And so it's 2nd down and the Patriots elected to. So Drake May purposefully went down. So they're not trying to lose yards, but the Patriots trying to take time off the clock. Tampa has no timeouts left. Patriots are going to get this thing under 1 minute. We'll see if they get into the end zone here. They got to score now, though. I mean, Tonga stays in at fullback. Trevion Henderson still not going to get it. And so on 1st down, the Patriots elect to not get into the end zone to try and make sure Tampa doesn't have an opportunity to get the ball back. But boy, that's going to be an interesting call if, you waste it down to not score to drain the clock, but then you don't get into the end zone and you're within the 1 yard line. It's 3rd down now. Do you make it 2 down territory? If you don't get it here, you got to get it. Patriots take a timeout. 19 seconds left. Boy, they better get it here. I don't even want it to be a situation where it's 4th down and you have to say, should the Patriots go for this? No, 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 no. Give me a Kyrie's Tonga fullback dive. Third and 1. All right. Kyrie's Tonga still on the field. Hunter Henry in motion. Toss off to the right side. Henderson. Oh my gosh. They're going to say he stopped. Literally on the line. Patriots take a timeout. Hits the guy's knee, man. Like he is inches short. What do the Patriots do? Oh my gosh, Miami's 16-0 against Buffalo. This is crazy. What do the Patriots do? 2 seconds left. You go for the field goal and you tie the game. Like literally they are like 2 inches away. They are 2 inches away. Yeah, dude, they're 2 inches away. Like, how do you not get 2 inches? I mean, it's a game of inches. I mean, well, pause, but might be a pass play because I don't know if they trust the run right now. Diggs and Henry on the outside. Drake May looks to Diggs. Diggs! Did he get it down? Touchdown, Stefon Diggs! That is 3 straight games for Stefon Diggs. Now with a touchdown. What a throw by Drake May. What a catch. I mean, back of the end zone here. Almost the corner of the end zone. Gets 2 feet in bounds. Wow. So on, I don't even know, an inch away from the goal line. Patriots don't even kick. They go for it, and it's a pass play to Diggs. Corner of the end zone. Touchdown. That's a high throw by May, but goes to Diggs, who just makes plays. That's now 3 straight. Mike Vrabel saying that on that play, they just used their 2 best playmakers, Stefon Diggs, Drake May. Wow. Great job, man. Great job. Patriots are up 14-10 at halftime. They get the ball to start the third quarter. This thing is far from done. But if the Patriots can get into the end zone here again to start the third quarter, if they can go up here 21-10, be up by 11, that'd be huge, man. That'd be huge. So, hey, man, this is why I say, bro. This is why I say, do not doubt the Patriots. Do not doubt when things are going a little bit rough in the first half. Not even the first half, but the first quarter, first play of the game. We see this in the chat every single week, man. We see this in the chat every single week, right? Oh my gosh, the defense allowed an opening drive touchdown. Now we're going to lose the game. Oh my gosh, the offense didn't score. Now we are going to lose the game. Dude, Do you know who's under center? Do you know who's calling plays? Do you know who the head coach is? Calm down, little Jimmy. Okay, go eat your cereal. Go charge the iPad. Come back in the second half. Let's see what the stats are in this game, dude. What is going on with Buffalo? I mean, I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. But there's a lot of football to still be played for the Patriots and Buffalo. Oh my gosh, though. Knock on wood. Pray to God. If the Patriots win and the Buffalo Bills lose to the Dolphins, the AFC East Roundtable will be ruthless tomorrow. A lot of football will still be played, point blank. But it'll be ruthless tomorrow. I mean, Bills fans were expecting a blowout. They might get it. Just not the way that they thought. Let's see. So 25 seconds left in the Buffalo game in the second quarter. Buffalo's still down 16-0. Josh Allen, 72 yards passing. James Cook, 3.1 yards per carry. Kincaid is their leading receiver at 37 yards. James Cook also fumbled the football. Tua, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns, but also had a pick. Of course. So Tua turned the ball over, and they're still cooking. That's crazy. Let's see. Devon Achane's killing Buffalo's run defense. Hey, man, I told you, Dan Mitchell. I said, bro. I said to him on the AFC, dude, I'm not worried about our run defense. We're actually getting really good. Over the last 2 weeks, dude. Yeah, because he didn't freaking play any running backs. Like, you played Kareem Hunt last week. Who did Buffalo play the week before that? I don't even remember. I think it was a combination of like Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle. They had no idea what they were doing. And so, is it snowing in New York right now? And so, but like nonetheless, you didn't play any running backs the last 2 weeks. Now you're playing Achane, who's like one of the better backs in the NFL, and he's got 64 yards before halftime. So, Buffalo's got some holes, man. But like I said, a lot of football to still be played, and Tua has issues, man. Tua's got issues. Well, let's look at the Patriots statistics here. Let's see. Drake May is 11 of 19 for 180 yards, 16.4 yards per throw, 2 touchdowns, 1 sack, an overall rating of 124.9. In fact, let me see. So a 70 plus completion percentage plus 9 yards per attempt through 9 games of the NFL season in NFL history, and 1 NFL MVP. Joe Montana in 1989, Tom Brady in 2007, Aaron Rodgers in 2011, Drake May in 2025. I don't know, man. If Drake May can keep up the statistics, we see that these types of stats get quarterbacks into the MVP award. And right now, Drake May is sitting there with the opportunity, holds his own fate. But let's see. Henderson leads the Patriots in rushing yards with 22. He's averaging 3.7 yards per run. Terrell Jennings averaging 1.3 yards per carry. That definitely adds up. Drake May, 4 runs, 7 total yards. Kyle Williams, of course, leads the Patriots in receiving yards, as you can imagine. 1 target, 1 reception, 72 yards, and a tutty. Stefon Diggs, 7 targets, 5 receptions, 46 yards. Demario Douglas, 2 targets, 2 receptions, 34 yards. Matt Collins, 5 targets, 2 receptions, 19. and Hunter Henry only 9 yards. So Hunter Henry's been quiet really over the last few weeks, but Drake May's really utilizing these wide receivers. And the 9 yards that Hunter Henry got was actually on a screenplay that set them up for that touchdown right before halftime. So not really seeing a lot from these tight ends right now, but we'll see if that can change. You also don't really expect tight ends to put up 1,000 yards. Like a good season for a tight end can be 700-800 yards, and that can make them, top 5 tight end in the league. So, but I'd love to see Kyle Williams get some more opportunities. Don't force feed him the ball, but see what he can do. Efton Chisholm, a little bit below average right now in terms of his kick return yards. He's only averaging about 22.5 yards per average. So that's below. I think average is about 23 yards, but above average is like 25 plus. So he's just below average. Marcus Jones only averaging 1.5 yards per punt return. Damn. Shout out to Caleb on Chason, too. He has a sack in the game and a tackle for loss. He's pairing it up in both ways. Hey, man. Everybody give some love to Old Man Mob in the chat. Colby got great news. Finally got the promotion, man. That's what we like to hear, man. That's what we like to hear, Old Man Mob. You're out here grinding, brother, and God is blessing you with your hard work, man. Big man upstairs doing his job because you're doing the job down here, man. That's what it's all about, man. Everybody give love to Old Man Mob in the chat. Give our boys some love. Patriots Nation, man, come together. Support each other. That's absolutely amazing, man. Nothing like a promotion. Make sure that your lady gives you the good loving tonight, old man. I'm telling you. You get the good loving tonight. And of course, Brooke comes in and says, don't forget to hit the like button. So if you guys are like, Colby, screw you, I'm not hitting the like button. You gonna say screw you to the queen of Patriots Global, Brooke herself? I don't think you're going to. So I didn't want to have to force your hand, but Brooke says hit the like button. So now you guys gotta do it. You gotta do it. My boy Trey comes in here with a big $10 donation, man. Shout out Trey. He says the lady responsible for the car crash that killed the Vikings 2024 rookie Kyrie Jackson and his 2 friends last year is only going to serve 3 years. Justice really doesn't exist for a lot of people. No, it doesn't. I mean, trust me, don't even get me started on that one. But I did see that today. I don't know, it was a lady. That came out bad. But look, I genuinely didn't know this whole time that it was a woman that did that. So that's crazy. But I did see that she got 3 years. So you're getting 1 year. Because I think 3 lives were taken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think 3 lives were taken, including Kyrie. So if that is the case, that's 3 lives taken, and you're serving 3 years. I believe in rehabilitation. I believe in second chances, but the system doesn't make sense. If you're gonna take multiple people's lives and you're gonna get 3 years, but then there's people out there that'll get significantly more for casual things. The justice system there's no continuity with the justice system. I think we can all agree with that one. There is no continuity with it. It's just dependent on how the judge is feeling and what judge you're getting. That's all it is. That's all it is, right? And if you got money, don't worry, you ain't going to jail. It don't matter. You could do the worst thing in the world. You got money, don't worry. Jail's for the poor. Jail's for the poor. Crazy stuff, man. No second chances for murderers, in my opinion. Yeah, no, that's fair. I believe in certain situations you deserve a second chance, but there's also circumstances where I don't think you do. Yeah, that's just. Ah, it's a spider. I should probably get rid of this nail. I'm gonna get a tetanus if I don't throw this thing away. You know that the nail is bad when it's staining my desk. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. There's no such thing as impartial judges anymore. Nah, dude, you kidding me? Like I've sat in on like court hearings and stuff like that before, and it's just like it just depends on the judge that you get, man. If the judge is in a bad mood that day, if you there's a spider dangling right now. Hell, damn, and the game starting. What do I do, chat? What do I do? I don't have a shoe. What do I do? Uh-oh. Ah! Chat, I lost the spider. Did Colby bounce? Dude, leg low key. Kind of. Dude. And so I lost the spider. Well, if I turn into Spider-Man, y'all seen my origin story. Here to be documented. I leave for 2 seconds and it disappears. All right, well, Patriots get the ball. Whoa, Patriots get the ball at the 45-yard line. Okay. Spider made me miss something. All right, Trevion Henderson. Oh, my God, Trevion Henderson. Go. House call. How? Yep, that's it. House call. Trevion Henderson. Shot out of a cannon. Hit it, baby. Hold up. Hit it. Where is it? Hold up. Damn it. This calls for a dance break. Yeah. Let's go, Trevion! Kyle Williams to the house. Henderson to the house. And the speed is there. And just like that, the New England Patriots go up by 11. About that. And now the game has begun, baby. Oh, dude, that's why you drafted Kyle Williams. That's why you drafted Trevion Henderson. You drafted them boys for the speed. We got to post that one on Twitter now, too. Are you kidding me? I mean, that run was just right up the middle. And Henderson kicked that baby into second gear. Dude, the rookies are cooking. The rookies are cooking in New England right now, baby. Oh my gosh. Dude, I deserve the good loving tonight, man. I deserve the good loving tonight. I'm going to be walking down the sidewalk in the neighborhood tonight, man. You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. You know, I feel a little bit better if there wasn't a missing spider. Spider luck, man. If I start shooting webs, man. I'll start shooting webs. All right, Bucs down by 11. Game's not over, though. Baker drops back. Dumps it off to 6 to Egbuka. My boy Stephen Roy comes in. Stephen, great to see you again, my guy. $5 donation says, hello, PG. Sorry I haven't been around, man. Go Patriots. Going to the Jets game Thursday. Can't wait. Stephen, maybe I'll see you there. Maybe I'll see you there, man. I'm traveling Thursday. Probably going to stay in a hotel Thursday night, travel back home Friday. It's probably about like depends on when I leave, how much traffic, but 5-6 hour drive there. Nothing terrible. So leave Thursday, go to the game. And yeah, man, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, man. I think it's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a fun game. Rivalry jerseys, right? Prime time, night vibes in New England. Honestly, I'm hoping for nothing too cold, but cold enough for it to feel like Foxborough, for it to feel like November football. Maybe a little bit smoky. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set the vibes a little bit smoky. No crazy fog, but just slightly fogged up to go with our little nighttime Patriots rivalry jerseys. I think that'd be poetic. All right, Baker Mayfield play action. Looks like he's trying to go to Egbuka. Was that ball tipped or was that just a bad pass? Alpha Courage comes in, $5 donation, says Drake May, most valuable player, most valuable Patriot. Absolutely, man. We would not be here without Drake May. That's just a fact. And no, that ball just didn't have enough oomph on it from Baker Mayfield. He was able to fit it over Jelani Tavai, but it just wasn't enough on the football for it to get to Egbuka. So 2nd and 10. Tampa's on the 39-yard line. Tucker's going to be stopped for a loss on the play. Steven comes back in here with $5 donation and says, same, brother. Brought myself a Drake May rivalry jersey for the game. Hope to see you there, Colby. Man, Steven, if you're there, man, if anybody of you are going to the game on Thursday for the Patriots versus Jets rivalries game, if any of you guys are going, yeah, for sure, please. Would love to see you guys. Would love to meet you guys. Like I said, I'm usually, working these games, doing watch parties for you guys, doing post-game on Bleacher Report, doing post-game back on the show. And so I don't really get to go to a lot of games, but, we're still going to be working. We're still going to be working on Thursday, dropping content for you guys, reaction still, all that good stuff. So make sure you guys are subscribed here. Make sure you're following on social media, all that good stuff. Baker's going deep down the field. and the pass is incomplete. That 29% on third down for Tampa comes back up, and that's 4th and 11. 4th and 11, man. Shepard had Carlton Davis. Thank gosh that Craig Woodson got there too, just in case, but that pass just wasn't accurate either, man. It's okay, Baker. Sit down. We will show you what an MVP looks like. Drake, come back on the field. Come back on the field. I'm going to need you to do it again. Show Baker how to do it. Wow. False start by Tampa. False start. False start by Tampa, man. It's going to back him up a little bit more. All right, let's see what Marcus can do. He's going to get the ball at the 30. Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled, but he recovered. He fumbled, but he recovered. Woo! That could have been bad. Yeah, dude, I heard the spider squeak too for a second there, man. So we were both a little bit scared for there for a second, man. Woo. Woo. Trey comes back in with a $5 donation and says, me and one of my coworkers whose B days are apart, 12th and 13th, will possibly be there at the tailgate and then watch the game from a restaurant. Hey, man, that's fun too. So I've never done that. But I've done stuff with like the AFC East Roundtable where we go to events. We're talking about for our event in December, Jets and Dolphins in a few weeks in MetLife. We're talking about potentially like going to a bar after that game to watch the Buffalo game. So maybe we'll do something like that. But hey, man, go to the tailgate, get lit. And then go to a near restaurant, go to a near bar, watch it with a bunch of people, watch it with, the rest of Patriots Nation, get some drinks and have fun. That's as much of a vibe as the game is, man. That's as much of a vibe as the game is. That sounds like an awesome time, Trey. And so I've never tailgated in Foxborough before. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've never seen a game at Gillette Stadium before. And so I've seen a lot of Patriots games elsewhere. But I've never seen a Patriots game at Gillette Stadium before. Interesting fact. I'm always working the games. And so I don't really have the opportunity to. But hey, man, you guys let me know. Let me know about what the tailgates are like in New England. Is there like any good tailgates I should be looking for? Any areas? Y'all let me know, man. The Bills have still scored 0 points. That's insane. Do a live show tailgating. I might have to, man. We might have to go live when we get to Gillette and just walk around, see what's there, man. Dan Mitchell's coping hard. Dude, I'm interested to see what the conversation is tomorrow on the AFC East Roundtable. Well, we beat ourselves. We slept on ourselves, and if Tampa was healthy, y'all wouldn't have done anything, and so yeah, man, the division is still ours, bro. So don't even pull that, bro. Yeah. Ooh. Marcus Jones is injured. That's something to watch. Muffs the punt. Recovers but gets injured. I'm not really sure what the injury is. He looked fine. Did he get injured and that's why he muffed the punt? Nonetheless, Patriots at the 31-yard line. Hopefully they get him back. That's huge. They give the ball back to Trevion on 2nd and 9, and Trevion gets nothing this time. Patriots, don't get conservative now. Don't run the ball on every freaking play. You start running the ball on every single play, and next thing you know, Tampa's catching up. You might be able to, run a couple minutes off the clock, but that's all you're going to get if You're going 3 and outs because you're running the ball every single time. Trevion Henderson now has 80 yards. That long touchdown was 55. 3rd and 8 for the Patriots. Drake May drops back. Drake May, try to go to Hunter Henry, but that gets batted down. I don't really understand that decision by May. Let's take another look at it. So had him open, but I mean, that could have easily been an interception for Tampa. And so I know Drake was under pressure, but that was a bit of a dangerous throw, man. They bat that ball down, and so New England's going to punt here. All right, 4th and 8 for New England. Bryce Behringer going to punt. Good punt here, but they got to get him down. And they do. What a play by Del Pettis. Oh, wait, there's a flag on the play. Don't be on us. Don't be on us. Great tackle by Del Pettis, but don't be on us. Blindside block by Tampa. Half the distance to the goal and 1st down. So Tampa's going to have to go the length of the football field here. Great tackle by Del Pettis to get them inside the 15. Plus that penalty. That's going to back them up even more. Wow, both Patriots rookies leading them in offensive statistics. Kyle Williams leads the Patriots in receiving yards. Henderson leading the Patriots in rushing yards, man. Oh, gosh, I'm scared to look at my fantasy team because I'm a little bit scared that I kept Trevion off. And so, I meant to put him in. Ah, damn. Yep. I didn't put him in. It's okay. I've kind of given up on fantasy this year, and so I added him off of waivers a couple days ago, and then just totally didn't even remember to put him in. I'm still looking out for that spider too. I'm scared. All right, what about? Damn, James Cook got 6 points right now. All right, what about on our Patriots global one? Am I cooking at all there? All right, well, I got Diggs in, so at least there's that. Diggs has 15 points in fantasy right now. I'll take it. Come on, Fins, bend but don't break. Come on, Fins, for real. I don't care how you get the win. Just get the damn win. Are the Bills still scoreless? And the Bills are still scoreless. Wow. Still 16-0. All right, Tampa's inside the 8-yard line here. Expect a run play. And they do, and the Patriots stop him well behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes. Huge play by Robert Spillane, who times it perfectly, shoots the gap, is really the first one to the ball carrier, takes on 2 guys, allows the defensive lineman to come in, stop the ball carrier. 2nd and 12. Tampa's now at the 6-yard line. All right, let's see. Baker drops back. He goes out to Otten. Tries to stretch out, get a couple extra. It's actually a pretty good play there on second. Wow, 3rd and 1. Okay. 3rd and 1. That's a great play by Otten. Jack Gibbons in coverage there. Tampa's 1 of 6 on 3rd down, but it's 3rd and 1. Tampa runs the ball. Wow. Then they get it. I mean, it's 3rd and 1. Hard to stop a 3rd and 1 there, but, it's all right. Only 2 third down conversions allowed by the Patriots so far in this game. It's pretty damn good. Oh, Barmore's down. Not a guy you can lose. Mike Vrabel's coming out. Barmore's down. Vrabel comes out. And they don't even show us the replay of the potential injury. Prayers up for Barmore, man. Say prayers here during the break. Hopefully he's okay. And he comes back. Please let Barmore be okay, man. Not sure what happened on the 3rd and 1 play there. They ran the ball up the middle and Barmore went down. Damn, bro. See if I can find anything about the injury. All right, so Barmore is up and walking off under his own power. So that's good. Maybe the wind knocked out of him. We'll see exactly what that is, but he's up, he's walking, he's doing it by himself. And that's really, really huge. So he's getting looked at. Let's see. Wow. Mike Vrabel holding Barmore's hand while he's down on the ground, man. All right, Baker drops back on 1st and 10. He's going to go deep. Flag on the play. Christian Gonzalez pass interference, man. Tripped. And that's definitely going to be on Gonzo. Yep. That's a big play there for Tampa. Ball placed at the spot of the foul. And just looks like Gonzo trips. Holds the middle of his jersey there for a little bit too long. I'm not really sure what Gonzo's doing there. All right, 1st and 10. Running the ball outside. Oh, they can't get him. Reinforcements. He's trying to get to the outside. And what the heck? Somehow he gets 2 yards out of what should have been a loss. Patriots really got to do better at tackling because there's a lot of plays that should be negative plays. Tampa has 4 negative plays on New England. Patriots only have 1 negative play on Tampa. Should have more. Josh Allen picked off in the end zone. Oh my gosh. So Josh Allen, opportunity to make that game 16-7, and he throws a pick in the end zone. Oh my, might be a blowout. All right, Baker drops back, goes to Egbuka. That's a catch on Gonzo. That's the problem with playing man coverage, though. You run those comeback routes, you run those out routes, and they are really hard to defend. Tucker running really hard here for Tampa. He's going to get a first down and a couple extra. Did they go over 50? I mean, Tucker's averaging 4.7 yards a carry, man. All right, Baker drops back, looks to pass. Where does he go? K-Dotton. Tampa's offense is starting to click here. Keep in mind, this started at the 8-yard line here for Tampa, so they're going to run this to the outside. Cameron Johnson, 11 yards here on first down. That's another first. So even if Tampa gets in the end zone here, Patriots still would be up by 4 unless Tampa goes for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. Which would make a lot of sense because even if they don't get it, all right, now it's a 5-point game. Either way, you need a touchdown. So you got to think that Tampa, if they get into the end zone here, they go for 2. So at the 10-yard line, Tampa first down. First and goal. Can the defense play bend but don't break? They fake the handoff to bootleg. Baker. Incomplete. Takes a shot to the end zone. Egbuka. Jalen Hawkins is down now. Jalen Hawkins, man, he's had some injury problems. Who is that? Is that Otten that falls on him or Egbuka? That's Egbuka who falls on Jalen Hawkins. Hawkins is up on his knee, but trainers are still coming out. Very different game when Hawkins is out of the game, that's for sure. Hawkins takes off his helmet. Maybe he said he's good. You see it in his face. You see the lips say, I'm good. Of course, Vrabel comes over. I posted it on my Twitter, guys. I recommend you check it out. You know, we know Vrabes. Vrabes is a player coach, man. This was Vrabel. I posted this on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow Patriots Global, but come on, focus, bro. You're just going to see the spider pop on the screen, but Mike Vrabel with Christian Barmore when he was down, goes over and checks on Jalen Hawkins when he's down. But Jalen Hawkins maybe bit his tongue, got hit in the face. Hawkins is walking off to the sidelines, but you'd see him lip, staying on the ground. That he was good. So I expect him to come back to the game. We'll see how long it takes. Man, shout out to Miami Vibes. $5 donation says, we trying to hold on for y'all, man. Y'all better. Picked off Josh Allen in the end zone. Last time I checked, it was 16-0. You guys better be able to hold off. I mean, 16-0. Come on now. Multiple turnovers. No excuse to not win. Ooh, ball is batted away by Gonzo. That is a great pass breakup by Christian Gonzalez. He's had a couple of rough plays on this drive, but lays out to break this one up on Egbuka. Oh, that's actually a drop. Excuse me. So Gonzo, I thought, knocked it away, but instead looks like just isn't a catch by Egbuka, and the ball flies up in the air. It's 3rd and goal, okay? Tampa's only converted on 2 third down conversions. It's 3rd and 10. So it's long. It's 3rd and 10. Patriots playing cover 2. Patriots getting some pressure on Baker. Baker being forced to throw. Baker. Is that a touchdown? Tez Johnson says it's a touchdown. That play happened really quick. It happened on Carlton Davis. Baker Mayfield fires to Tez Johnson, Carlton Davis in coverage. And unfortunately, Baker Mayfield getting outside of the pocket allowed Tez Johnson to have a couple of extra seconds, and that speed just beats Carlton Davis in the back of the end zone for the touchdown, man. I mean, all the Patriots had to do was get one more stop, then hold them to 3, and they just weren't able to do so. Damn, all right, so they are going to go for 2. No surprise there. Exactly what I expected to happen. Make sure there's no spiders above me. Oh, they're going to do a little bit of movement here. Flag on the play. Gets stopped short. I would assume this flag has to be on Tampa running a creative play call like that where you're tossing it off to the running back. Baker goes out as a wide receiver. And they're trying to look to pass it to Baker. Baker wasn't open. Yep, and that 2-point conversion's not going to be good. So this is a 5-point game. It actually makes a lot of sense for Tampa to go for 2 there, whether they get it or not. If they get it, it's a 3-point game and they're down by a field goal. If they kick the extra point and they get it, they're up by 4. So they need a touchdown to be able to even take the lead. If they don't get the 2-point conversion, they're down by 5 points. Okay, well, you still need the touchdown for the lead. And so made all the sense in the world to go for 2 there. But Patriots defense at least doesn't allow the 2-point conversion. And now Patriots are up by 5. If the Patriots can at least get a field goal, they'll be up by 8. But ideally, New England drives down the field, responds to what Tampa just did with Tez Johnson. That's a really, really long drive there by Tampa. Keep in mind, there's really only been, what, two series for each team in the third quarter so far? Yeah, you got to get that touchdown to feel better, man. That's why, we had the lead of 11 points, but I was still telling you guys, I said, look, don't get comfortable with 11 points because you get a touchdown and now all of a sudden this is a very, very different game, and that's exactly what it is. It's a different game. I don't feel good unless we lead them by like 17. Josh McDaniels is going to have to open up the playbook, though, because that last offensive drive, dude, that last offensive drive for the Patriots was bad. Like, they they got that Trevion Henderson touchdown. The Patriots went up by 11, and Josh McDaniels said, let's just run the ball out. Let's dominate time of possession, and let's just run the ball out. It's like, dude, you still got a whole half of football to be played. You got to play like you're down. You can't play conservative. You can't play to put the game away right now. There's way too much time left on the clock to be able to do that. And it was run play, run play. You get to third down, and Drake May tries to force the ball in. Lucky it wasn't intercepted. He can't be predictable like that. This team can't just be worried about draining the clock right now. There's way too much time. Barmore's back. Oh, sweet. Let's go. Buffalo has still yet to score a point. Wow. Trevion Henderson reached a top speed of 22 miles per hour on his 55-yard touchdown run, the fastest by a rookie ball carrier this season. All right. So the Patriots got the touchback. They'll take over at the 35. Did we get an update on Marcus Jones? Because there's just been so many injuries that occurred. I don't even think we remember that Marcus Jones got injured. Which, if he's out, that would explain a lot. Because Carlton Davis was on Tez Johnson on that touchdown. That would make a lot of sense. Drake May's going deep. Drake May over the head of Hunter Henry. That's going to be incomplete. There was an opportunity for that to be a completed pass, but a little overthrown there by Drake. So we haven't seen Jennings come back. There's been a lot of injuries in this game. I can't even keep up with them. Marcus Jones, Jalen Hawkins. I don't think we have an update on Marcus Jones, do we? Marcus Jones is back, so we're good. Drake May gives it off to Trevion to the outside. Oh! Trevion Henderson dives, and that was scary. That was a little bit scary. So it's already third down by the Patriots. First down, go to Hunter Henry. Not a completion. Second down, go to Henderson. Gets to the outside, dives. Gain of 3, 3rd and 7. Bills scored a touchdown. That took a while. So that's still what, a 9-point game? They're already in quarter 4. Wow, that Bills and Dolphins game's rolling now. 3rd and 7 for Drake. Drake drops back. Oh, Drake's under pressure. Drake dives. Drake throws under pressure. Drake finds Matt Collins. And now the Patriots are across the 50. Oh, and Matt Collins is lit right now. All right. So, that's one of those Drake May plays that you see him turn the football over, but he works that Drake May magic. That's what's so difficult about Drake May is like, there's things you don't want him to do, but then there's times that he does it and he creates magic. I mean, he dodges Vita Vea. He has 3 defenders in his face. He's getting hit while he throws, but hits Matt Collins and threads the needle and converts on a 3rd down to get the Patriots across the 50, man. So that's the thing about Drake May is you don't want to take too much away from him. So he's under pressure again. Throw the ball away. Went to Westover, and Westover drops it. That was close to being just a tip drill. Patriots get a little bit lucky there. Drake May felt like, ooh. I mean, that ball was a little bit behind Jack Westover, too. But Jack Westover, like, has it on his fingertips, and it flies around. That's a little bit too close for me. If I'm Drake, I would have just thrown the football out at that point. So a little bit of a dangerous play. 2nd and 10. Patriots at the 47. Some trickery here with Pop. Pop, does he get back to the line? And he will get back to the line. Looked like Pop would have been stopped for a loss, but at least Patient uses that speed. Gets back to the line, make sure it's not at least a loss, but that's another 3rd and 10. Patriots are 4 of 10 on 3rd down conversions. They're used to converting on about 5.7 yards. This is 3rd and 10. Drake May's under pressure. He's just going to run. He's going to get a few. He's going to get 5. So he's going to be about 5 yards short. Oh. Henderson looked like he was down for a second, but looks like he's okay. Sometimes Drake just be causing unnecessary collision, man. So, I don't know. Drake's got to be better in some of these situations, man. I mean, Henderson is getting checked, but just the collision and some of the plays, man. I mean, Henderson came up. Oh, dude, what do the Patriots do? They don't have another running. Oh, well, yeah, they do. They have Dave Johnson, but they're going to need Henderson in this game. Jennings is ruled out for the remainder of the game, by the way. So injuries are killing the Patriots. Looks like they're going to check out Henderson anyway to be safe, but he's walking off under his own power. Looks like he tried to tell them, nah, like I'm good. Drake May on that last play comes and hits him. It's him and a defender there for the Bucs, and you just see Henderson scream there, but walking off under his own power. Johnson comes in, though, on 4th and 5. Henderson's saying he's good. He's on the sideline with his helmet still, so it doesn't look to be serious for Henderson, but it's 4th and 5 for New England. Are we going for this thing? We're going for it. We're going for it on 4th and 5. Drake drops back. Drake goes. Ball is batted. I'm not. Why are we going for that? He was trying to go to Stefon and just incomplete. Drake probably should have hit him sooner, but yeah, Drake May should have hit Diggs right there and just finds him too late. I don't understand going for it there. I mean, you're barely across the 50. The drive wasn't exactly great. I mean, maybe the aggressiveness is we don't want to give the Bucs an opportunity with the football back because they're cooking right now, but you just gave them a short field in a 5-point game. I don't know about that one. Hawkins is back in the game. Barmore's back in the game. Marcus Jones back in the game. Under a minute left in the 3rd quarter. I mean, especially after Henderson goes out and you run that. I don't understand that. All right, Baker drops back. Baker under pressure, dumps the football off to Cade Otton. on a 2nd and 6, and they're going to be about 2 yards short. Should be 3rd and 2. All right, Bucs are going to hurry to the line. 3rd and 1. What kind of 3rd and 1 is that? All right, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 1 for Tampa when they get back from the break. A lot of injuries kind of changed the momentum of this game, man. But that 4th down call, I can't really justify that one. I heard something fall, and I thought it was the spider. You want to try to hold them to a field goal here so that you maintain the lead and hopefully can drive down the field and get into the end zone. But this thing's going to be close, man. The defense is going to have to step up big to the Patriots, or step up big for the Patriots. What's that Bills and Dolphins game? 6-16. So Buffalo's still down by 10, 9 minutes left in that game. Come on, Miami. It's 3rd and 1. Bucs have converted 3 third downs in this game. 3rd and 1, very managed. A long 1 yard. It's like really closer to 3rd and 2, but Patriots are expecting a run, and it is. Yeah, I guess he'll get it, but that was like that was on the line. That was just barely. I'd expect the Bucs to run a hurry up offense here, just in case. And it's just one of those situations where it's 3rd and 1, 3rd and 1.5, and ball carrier. The Patriots get there, but the ball carrier just falls forward, and he's able to get the 1st down there, man. All right. Damn. All right, so Bucs are across the 50. K-Dot in motion. They fake the handoff. Baker has time. Baker hits. That's incomplete, actually. Was looking for K-Dot and again, but incomplete. Mike Vrabel on the sideline talking to the Patriots secondary specifically before this drive after the touchdown. He wanted everybody to get together. So after the Patriots allowed that touchdown to Tampa, he said, put everything behind you. More work to be done in the football game. And so Mike Vrabel getting his secondary together after their struggles on the last series, really all season long. Baker in trouble, gets wrapped up by Jack Gibbons, and that's going to be a loss on the play. Good job by Jack Gibbons to wrap up and secure the tackle. Good read by him. It's now 3rd and 12. Tampa's going to be in a 3rd and long situation. Tonga gets the pressure. Baker just checks the football down. Good job there by Jack Gibbons, filling in for Christian Ellis, who's out in this game with a back injury. Milton Williams got the initial pressure. 3rd and 12. Come on, defense. Got to step up big. This is huge. This is huge because I don't even know if they go for the field goal if they don't get it. I mean, look, they can get a little bit closer and attempt one, but don't even allow them to convert. Get the pressure. Get the Baker has time, and it will be a little bit closer for them. They get it to Cade Otton. He's going to be a couple yards short, so Patriots just played everything over top. They said, look, we'll allow you to have whatever you want underneath, but we're not going to let you get the first down. That's 4th and 3 for Tampa. Is Tampa going for this? Crap. 4th and 3, and Tampa's going for it. Wide open on Cade Otton, but there's a flag on the play. That's a huge play for Cade Otton. Will this change? This is coming back on the offense. Will this change their philosophy in going for it? Pass interference by the offense. 10-yard penalty and 4th down. And so 4th and 3 turns into 4th and 13. Marte Mapu down on one knee, but 4th and 13. Got to think Tampa no longer is going for this. 4th and 13 and going for it would be a little crazy. Marte Mapu just gets hit by who? I don't even know who 17 is. Marte Mapu says he's good. We'll see. Keep in mind, too, maybe the Heat getting to the Patriots a little bit. They're playing in Tampa. They're getting used to that cold weather in New England. Coming here is a bit of a culture shock in terms of the weather. Certainly could play a factor. Sterling Shepard, that's who that was? Sterling Shepard? Forgot that guy was in the league. Wow, so Tampa goes from going for it on 4th and 3 to after that penalty, they're backed up. Now they have to punt. They're not even going to try to attempt a long field goal. So Patriots get very, very lucky. Ball sails and rolls into the end zone for a touchback. So thankful for the Patriots, man. Great job by the Patriots defense. Looks like they're going to allow them to drive down the field. Looks like they're going to allow them to at least put up 3 points. What do? That penalty comes in huge on 4th and 3. And it results in a punt instead. Touchback. New England has an opportunity to regain a pretty confident lead now here in the 4th quarter. 12 minutes left. Things coming down to the wire, man. Offense has to lock in. Play calling has to be locked in also by Josh. It can't be this predictable crap where we're going to run the ball. And let's just drain the clock. Let's not try to actually score points. No. You're leading by 5. Safe with the football. Don't be dumb. Don't deal with injuries. Drake May's got to be smart. Play calling's got to be good. Let's try moving the ball down the field. Make sure you guys hit that like button. 117 likes on the stream, 166 watching on YouTube alone. If you're watching on Twitter, consider coming on over to YouTube. Link in the description here at Patriots Global. Again on YouTube. Join the live chat if you're watching over on Twitter, man. Make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button if you're new to the show. We do live watch parties. We do post games. We do all that good stuff. Everything in between, man. We post shorts. What are the Bills doing? I haven't actually looked at that score in a minute. 6-16, still 6-16. Miami's got the ball? No, Buffalo's got the ball. All right, 1st and 10 for the Patriots, who take over at the 20. Trevion Henderson is back. They're going to dump it off to Trevion. Henderson's going to get about 3 yards here on 1st down. Stays in bounds too. Logan Ryan, man, in the game. Logan Ryan, man. Man, I remember Logan Ryan. Logan Ryan played for Tennessee. He played for New England. He played for Tampa. Probably no better guy to have helping call the game than him. All right, they give the handoff to Henderson, and Josh McDaniels. Very, very, very questionable play calling. Loss for the Patriots there, 3rd and 9. And Josh McDaniels, when they have the lead late in the game, doesn't matter by how much, it's just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Third and 9, man. Just don't go 3 and out again, man. Come on, we got to get into the end zone. Drop back. Drake May's obviously passing. Drake May in the middle of the field. Gets Hollins. Hollins extends. What? They're trying to spot Matt Collins short. Matt Collins got that thing. Hold up. Refs are trying to call this short. Nope, that is the correct call. Couldn't see that in real time, but his knee goes down before he extends. Crap. 4th and 1. Yeah, they gotta punt this. You don't go for it there. You don't go for it at the 30 unless it's gonna be like a special teams. No, it's not going to. It's gonna be a Bryce Behringer punt, man. That sucks. Cameron Johnson on the return. It's gonna get to about 23, 24. $53-yard punt. Behringer doing pretty good here, but I mean, 5-point game. Vanilla ass play calling. McDaniels has got to stop forcing the run when you're only up by 5. Stop trying to drain the clock. Worry about putting points up. It's been run. Pass on 3rd and long. Yo, Cardi B's funny, bro. Although Cardi B, it's not Pat Nation, it's Pat's Nation, but all right. We got to let her know. Cardi is not Pat Nation. All right, 1st and 10 for Tampa. They're taking over at the 24. They're going to hand the ball off. Get about 4. Oh my gosh, Devon A-Chain just broke one off, and Buffalo is going to lose this one. Oh my gosh. Buffalo's getting blown out by Miami. That's crazy. So at least no matter what happens here, New England still owns the AFC East, but you still want them to win this one, man, confidently. It's really, really important for overall seeding for them to get this dub. All right, Baker drops back. Baker still not sacked. Finally, Baker's brought down. Got away from 2 guys. Elijah Ponder, one of the guys to come in. Ponder misses the first sack and then comes up and gets him. So Ponder off the edge. The UDFA makes the Patriots' final roster, gets the opportunity, and he comes up, man. I believe that's his first sack here in the NFL. So good for him. 3rd and 9 for Tampa already. Patriots got to come up big. What do? Patriots do come up big, and they stop him. Sterling Shepard, Gonzo brings him down. Patriots send a blitz. And Tampa will only gain 1, 4th and 8. And that's an immediate 3 and out for Tampa. Great job by the Patriots defense. Josh McDaniels, for the love of whatever is good and mighty, do not run. 3rd and long, pass the ball. Patriots have an opportunity to put this thing away. But it's up to them. Okay, not bad field position. The Patriots are going to take over at the 41-yard line. That is a really good opportunity for them to, at the very least, put up 3 points. You put up 3 points. Now that is an 8-point game. And so it's still technically 1 possession, but you force them to get into the end zone. You force them to go for 2 just to tie the game. You get into the end zone. Now you're leading by multiple possessions, and you feel good about where you're at for the remainder of the football game, man. Gonna have to play complimentary football, but a big, big stop by the Patriots defense. Up, and they toss it off again to Trevion, who gets stopped behind the line. Oh, my. So predictable, bro. Oh, so predictable. Tampa defender down. 2nd and 15 now for the Pats. Dude. What are we doing? What are you doing, bro? Second and 14. Get something easy that keeps the clock rolling but can get you some yards here. Set up a screen. Do something. If I see another toss right here, man, I'm going to crash out. Drake drops back. No screen. He's going deep. I don't know where Drake was going there. 3rd and 14. Clock stops. Drake gets, I don't know. Jared Wilson struggles on his rep there, and Drake May gets hit. So this might be a situation where Drake May is just trying to get rid of the football so he doesn't take a sack. But I mean, what is Drake doing? Goes to Kyle Williams. Ball's 5 yards away from him and covered by 2 defenders for the Bucs. And it's 3rd and 14 now, and this team's backed up at the 30. 8-yard line, 3rd and 14. Drake's going deep again. Drake's going deep. He has Matt Collins. Oh my gosh. Inside the red zone. Matt Collins. There you go. Are you kidding me? And if the Patriots can get in the end zone here, you feel good about their chances to be able to win this football game. Drake, 3rd and 14, best deep ball thrower in the National Football League, finds Matt Collins. What a game for Matt Collins. Patriots fans chanting MVP. And you know what? I saw a TikTok last week about how Drake May's a soft quarterback and he doesn't sit in the pocket and take hits. That could be not farther from the truth. Drake May gets outside the pocket. Flag on the play. Oh! Drake May takes a late hit out of bounds. Vrabel makes sure his players aren't chirping to the defense, but Drake May late hit. That's going to get them even closer to the line. Damn. Vrabel's not happy. Vrabel's not happy. He wants that defender kicked out of the game. I'm surprised these Patriots players weren't jumping the guy. Kick him out. Kick him out. Holding on the defense. So it was holding on the defense half the distance to the goal, automatic first down, so the late hit doesn't even matter. Holding was on Hunter Henry. They picked up the flag on the Drake May hit. So because Drake May was hit in bounds, it doesn't matter. Or as I like to call it, because Drake May is in Patrick Mahomes, they didn't call it. Kyrie's Tonga in the game. That means run. What do? They run. At least they got back to the line. All right, 5 minutes and counting left in the game. 2nd and goal. Drake May drops back to pass. Drake May under pressure. May throws the ball away. 3rd down. You guys are saying interception. You got to be kidding me. Is this a joke? You guys said picked. Is this a joke? Yeah, he's picked. Drake was trying to get it to Hollins. He was throwing on the run, and the ball was just maybe a little bit behind him. Tyke Smith, the guy that hit Drake May a little bit earlier that they picked up the flag on, is the one with the interception. And that's a touchback too. So come on, defense. Defense has to come up, man. Defense has to come up. Tampa takes over at the 20. Patriots were primed for points there, and terrible, terrible decision by May. I know where he was going. That should have been a touchdown, but inaccurate pass. I mean, that's 3 points, even if you don't get it there on third. Drake May forced it there, and you could have had an 8-point lead. Baker drops back. Baker goes to the outside. First down, Tampa. They are at the 31. Tez Johnson in motion. Baker with nothing but time. Goes to the outside. Jack Gibbons keeps him in bounds. This one goes out to White. 2nd and 9. Come on, defense. Come up big. Baker drops back. Cade Otton, first down. They're going to be down at the 50. This play will get us to the 2-minute warning. Hand off to Tucker. Tucker gets to the outside. Well, actually, he goes out of bounds, and so there'll still be another play before 2-minute. He honestly should have stayed in bounds. Baker with time to throw. Incomplete. Come on, defense. Make a damn play. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on. Come on, D. They're gonna go to Cade Ott, and it's gonna be 3rd down. And this is two down territory. 3rd and 3. What the frack? 2 down territory for Tampa. Given where the game is at, they're not going to do this 3 crap. Deshaun, you ain't know at work. You thought the Patriots were going to win this game, so you got silent, dog. Damn, how y'all so ahead of me, man? What the heck? What the heck are you guys watching this on, man? Super NFL? Am I on like free NFL? Y'all are on Super NFL? Is this a thing? Like, are we not all watching this on the same platform? I'm so confused. Come on, defense! You guys are getting lit in the chat. You guys are getting lit in the chat. Third and 3, at least for me. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted on Otten. Well, now it's 4th down, so they have to get it here. Fourth and 3. Tampa still got 3 timeouts left, though. Baker is sacked. Wow, what a huge play for the Patriots. Wow. So the Patriots defense comes up huge. That's a turnover on downs, but wait. There is 1 minute and 47 seconds left. 3 timeouts still for Tampa. Or is that? Well, I think they just used one. That's why it says 2 up there. Dude, Dave Portnoy looks like a toddler. And Alex Austin shuts it down. And you got the Patriots defense waving to the Buccaneers, man. Dude, I'm going to shit myself right now. All right, 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 30. Handoff to Henderson. Henderson gets 1. Whoa, touchdown. I see it going up on the board. I see it go up on the board, but it's not there for me. You guys are saying touchdown. Second and 9 for me. All right, Tonga's in at fullback. Hunter Henry in motion. Toss off to Trevion. Trevion kicks it into second gear. Trevion down the field. Another house call. Trevion Henderson. 2 touchdowns on the game. And Henderson looking to the sideline. Should I go in or do I go down? Henderson wasn't sure if he should go in. And he does. Touchdown Patriots. An 11-point game. 12-point game now. And New England walks away. Trevion Henderson calls game. Wow. Henderson calls game. Wow. And that's why you draft Trevion Henderson with that speed. Undefeated on the road. We heard that the New England Patriots, they're just an overrated team. Oh, the Patriots this. Oh, the Patriots that. Buffalo was just, that was an anomaly. What do the Patriots do? They go to Tampa and they beat the Buccaneers. They beat Baker Mayfield, who's in the MVP conversation, who's playing as a top 5 MVP candidate. They go in on the road and beat the Buccaneers. Trevion Henderson, man, over 100 yards, 2 tutties. Welcome to the NFL. Patriots rookies showed out huge today. Hey, where's Deshaun? Deshaun, dog, where you at? Deshaun, bro. Deshaun, man, all love to you, brother. But like, Deshaun, if you're going to come in, you're going to say we're going to lose every single game. And you're gonna be trolling, man. When we end up winning, we got to troll you right back. You're doing it to yourself, big dog. All love to you, man. But, oh, man. Man, what a game for the Patriots. And Deshaun comes in, guys, and Deshaun is officially defeated. Biggest Patriots doubter in the chat. This team here, can't deny it. This team is it, man. This team is it. Only one person had us winning this game, by the way. And that person knows ball. And right now, everything is garbage time at this point. House call by Trevion, baby. The Patriots are now 8-2 on the season. Oh my gosh. Let's get into some of these super chats. $5 donation. Let's see. Now the critics are going to say that we beat an injured Buccaneers team. LMAO, go Pats. Well, something you can say to that is that the Patriots are also injured, right? You don't have Ramondre Stevenson in this game. You don't have Kayshon Boutte in this game, who is top 3. I actually believe top 2 in the NFL in yards per reception. Kayshon Boutte's actually been one of the best deep threats in the NFL. Before getting injured against Atlanta last week, he had 4 touchdowns in 3 straight games. And so, he was cooking. Not to mention that in this game, Patriots dealing with injuries. The Patriots have Christian Barmore go with an injury. The Patriots have Trevion Henderson at one point deal with an injury. Marcus Jones, Jalen Hawkins, the list goes on and on, but the Patriots fought through adversity to still win this game. And so you can say Tampa's dealing with injuries, and they certainly are, don't get me wrong. But the Patriots are also dealing with key injuries that could have changed this game. I mean, who knows if Kayshon Boutte's in this game, maybe Drake May doesn't even throw that interception to Matt Collins. Something to think about. I don't really even know why Tampa's still fighting for this right now. Probably try to get into the end zone, onside kick. We also got my boy Keaton, who comes in here. $5 donation, man. Big shout out to my brother, Keaton Talks Sports, who says, the Mike Vrabel effect, man. I mean, it is. You see him getting his secondary together on the sidelines after they allowed that final touchdown to Tampa. They really locked in after that. Mike Vrabel coming out, onto the field when Barmore got injured and was there for him. Same thing with Hawkins. This is Mike Vrabel. This is what Mike Vrabel does. And it looks like they get into the end zone here. And they do. It's Tez Johnson with touchdown number 2. Garbage time, but so I mean, there's no timeouts left, so as long as the Patriots recover, you're cooked. I mean, you're good. Dan, we're coming for you, says Isaiah with a $10 donation. Isaiah, I better see you in the chat, my friend. I better see all of you guys in the AFC East Roundtable chat tomorrow because, man, boy, oh boy, were Bills fans chirping in the chat about taking the division back, and that's obviously not what happened, so. Tampa has the ball? Do they? Wait, no, right? Why did I say Tampa still has the football? No, Diggs got it? Okay, thank God. You guys are ahead of me, and I'm like looking at the screen, and the screen says that Tampa has the football, despite them putting up the 23 points. And so I was shitting bricks there for a minute, guys. I was shitting myself for. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna say it lightly. I was scared for a minute. I said if they got this football back, I might not be able to be on the channel for the next week. But big shout out, man, to Isaiah. I better see all you guys at the AFC East Roundtable tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern to break down all of these games in the AFC East, because we are chirping to Bills fans tomorrow, man. We are chirping. Trey comes in, secondary about to sell. Dude, this damn secondary is giving us all heart attacks. This damn secondary, despite all the money that we put in, has so much work to do. Colts, Broncos, and now Patriots are 8-2, says Elf of Courage with a $2 donation. Yeah, the only teams in the NFL to be 8-2, and so Patriots up there with some good competition. They beat a good opponent. And yo, Diggs did get hit pretty hard. Damn. Is Diggs okay? Diggs got hit hard. Is he all right? That was a really good bounce, though, for Tampa. Diggs hit his head pretty hard, though. Hopefully he's okay. So, Patriots win this thing, man. Hopefully Diggs is okay. Wonder if they'll check him for a concussion. But nonetheless, New England Patriots, man, they come out with that win. But that's even why Alpha Courage, to your point, like the Colts almost losing and then the Broncos almost losing. Those would have been really, really big for the Patriots if both of those teams ultimately had lost. Because, I mean, think about it. If both of those teams lost, the Patriots would be the only team in the NFL who are 8-2. And that's huge. That's absolutely huge for them. And so, you know, looking at the rest of the Patriots schedule, I'm not saying that there's no loss, but I think that this was the hardest opponent the Patriots played for the remainder of the year. You know, there's going to be trap games. Please don't get me wrong about that one. You got the Jets. You got the Bengals. You got the Giants. Then the bye week. Then the Bills, the Ravens, the Jets, and the Dolphins. And so there's certainly some games in there that are still going to be hard for New England. But nonetheless, I do think that this was, you know, the hardest game on their schedule. And then they were able to come out on the road and face adversity and you know, fight through it. And that's really big for this team that's in year one of a new regime that people just continue, and I mean continue, to forget about. But real quick, before we log off for the day, we got my boy Patriots 92 with the $5 donation and says, Patriots could be this year's Commanders, maybe win a playoff game. Yeah, certainly, right? I mean, I just hope that the Patriots aren't the Commanders, and I hope that they aren't the Texans. Why? Because those teams didn't sustain it afterwards. The Texans were good 1 year, and then they didn't back it up after that. The Commanders were good last year. They went to the NFC Championship game in year one. What did they do this year? Now, this year hasn't been because they're a bad team. This year's been because of injuries. They've been riddled with them. But I want the Patriots to be good for the next several years. I want them to be this competitive for several years. I don't want them to be good for 1 year. We're the talk of the town, and then all of a sudden we get humbled. And it was like, oh, we were good for 1 year, and that's all that matters. No, it's going to be sustaining this in year two that I think that's going to be the true test as to what this New England Patriots team is going to be long term. And so right now we can only focus on what we know, and what we do know is that the Patriots are 8-2, and they just beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. That's what we do know. But real quick, share my screen here with you guys. Let me let's get rid of that, because we are not talking about Patriots trade deadline rumors. No, we are not. Real quick, though, I want to give a massive shout out to the sponsor of the channel. These are our good friends over at Kalshi. As always, Kalshi is not a sports book. They're the best damn predictions and trade market on the platform. When looking at the New England Patriots win total this season, according to Kalshi, you have 75% of people taking the Patriots over 10.5 wins, and over 60% taking the Patriots with 11.5 wins. What I love about Kalshi is you can see how this changes over time with these lines. And so, you know, back on August 29th, only 28% of people were taking the Patriots over 10.5 wins. If you want to look here on early September, only 17 were taking over 11.5 wins. But over time, Patriots gotten better and better. And you can just see, because of Kalshi, how people's minds have changed about the Patriots over time. And after today, I only expect this number to go up, man. The great thing about Kalshi, too, is that these odds are not made up by Kalshi. The trends you see, they're not fake. They're not made up by Kalshi. These are real people with their own opinions on these thoughts and on these lines. So have some extra fun this football season. I've made some extra money with Kalshi this season. It's been fun. It's been one of the easiest places I've had making money to this football season. So make sure you guys go ahead and check them out on their website, on their mobile app. We'll make sure that we leave a link in the description box below for you guys to be able to go ahead and check them out. But a massive, massive shout out to our great friends over at Kalshi. Remember that supporting the sponsors, that supports the channel, helps supports me massively here at Patriots Global. So go ahead, download Kalshi, and let them know that Patriots Global sent you. In fact, let me put that in the chat here real quick for any of you guys that want to download the app, want to go and check out some of these lines. They have everything from, wins to the divisions to, is it going to rain tomorrow? All of that good stuff, man. What you can bet on with Kalshi, or trade on, I should say, with Kalshi, is second to absolutely none, man. Love looking at these trends, not just for the Patriots, but looking at these trends for all NFL teams at that. I'll drop it in the chat right now. If you guys want to download the app and go ahead and check out Kalshi, man. But that is going to do it off for today's video. I know a lot of you guys are asking, hey, when are the jerseys being given away? We are announcing those later on our post-game show. So if you guys are watching and you entered the giveaway, we're giving away our final 3 Patriots rivalry jerseys from our giveaway at our post-game show with Rob later today. So make sure you guys go ahead, stay tuned for that one. The show will be around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I have it set for 5:30, but still got to talk to Rob and make sure, he's good with that. But go ahead, let's get back here. We got Alpha Courage coming in with a $5 super chat. Says, the Pats have already met my win expectation this season. I expected us to win 8 games. I said, look, can they get to 8 or 9 wins? Because if they can double their win total over the last 2 seasons. That's a successful season to me. You're moving in the right direction, and they've already done that. And so, at this point, pretty much they're going to be playing with house money, in my opinion. And they've already just about, exceeded my expectations. I certainly agree with that, Alpha Courage. But as always, man, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe on your way out. Check out Kalshi pinned into the live chat. And of course, leave a like on your way out. Hope to see all of you guys at the post game. And as always, appreciate you guys for rocking us with another live New England Patriots watch party. Again, if you're just tuning in, no live watch party next week for the New York Jets. We'll be wrapping things back up when we play the Bengals after this Jets Thursday night football game. Your boy is going to Massachusetts. I'm going to Foxborough. I'm watching the Patriots game against the Jets this Thursday, the rivalries game. Fanatics is sending me there, giving me post-game field access. And so if any of you are going to be at that game, certainly would love to meet you guys, man, and trying to think of unique, fun ways that I can make some content for you guys still at the game. So a lot of content to still come your way. But as always, appreciate you guys for watching. Of course, go Pats.